And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by ep2 Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a pay what you want tabletop RPG where you play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. A moment, please, while I check the sound. The sound is good. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They also have the MicroRed category of games. Pick up and play tabletop RPGs with a condensed setting and a summarized version of the Red system. Definitely check it out. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment as well. As you can see from the my camera at the center up top, I have decided to play this with my camera up here at the center because I usually have it on the upper right side of the screen. And in this case, in the case of the Bloodstained, the Ritual of the Night game, you end up blocking the face of the characters that are speaking on the edge of the screen. So hopefully things will be better. Now we continue the Ritual of the Night campaign. Game start. Welcome, Nero. Doing good. I'm continuing this Bloodstained Ritual of the Night game. Pretty much a successor to Castlevania. And earlier we finished the Traveler Secrets of the Ancient first session. So yeah, doing really good. And what about you, Nero? Doing good as well? How goes the animation?
この先に協力者がいるはずだ。
Promise you'll be careful. I just hope that she's still safe. Arvantville. I played a few years ago. It was fun. Excellent. Oh crap. Giant rat. Oh! Summon rat. Call forth a giant rat and set it upon pose. Oh, that's cool. We are going to do just that. Like this. Nice. Up! Another shard. Throw a bone in the designated direction. Ah! He's getting attacked. Dominic. What? Ah, there we go. Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am? That means... I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominic. So this is our contact. Yes, the church sent me. Fine, 20 minutes done, we're at the end. It spiraled out of control, but it'll go to a few movie festivals. Oh, excellent. An exorcist? Then we're lucky to have you, Dominic. I'm not exactly sure about Dominic. And the church, you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes. Never trust anyone from church.
君の頼みだか
You
ら
wouldn't
そ
have
れは
asked
構
if
わ
it
ないけ
wasn't
ど
important.
ミリアムの
But
意
you
志
should
があり
tell
と
us
は
why
言
you
い
need her.
彼女を危険に
Miriam
さらすん
isn't
だ
one to shy away from danger.
ちゃんと説明はして
But
ほ
she
しいんだ
deserves to be armed with all the facts.
そうね。
Yes, very well.
いいですわ。
Dominic is pretty hot, although I'm not into the glasses fetish.
この事件に
I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jibble is responsible for summoning the castle.
それは
Yes,
間違い
there's
な
no
い。
mistake about that.
本人と
He
話した
admitted as much.
あったのか
What?
ジ
You
ーベルに
spoke to him?
それなら話は
Then
早
let
い
me
です
get
わ
right
ね
to the point.
シャードリンカーによって
I
再び
find
起
it
こされ
curious
た
that the outpouring of
悪の
demons
対象か。
facilitated by one Shardbinder
そして
just
そのタイミ
happens
ン
to
グで
coincide
もう一人のシャード
with
リ
the
ンカー
sudden
が見抜
awakening
け
of
出
the
さ
other
れ
Shardbinder after
これ
exactly
は
10
偶
years.
然だと思えませんわ。
確かにそう
You're
だ
right,
け
it is
ど
strange.
ミリアムを戦
But the
わせる
church
ことに
doesn't get
僕
to
は
drag
賛成
Miriam
はして
into
ない
this just because the timing is odd.
それを決めるのはあ
Oh,
な
do
た
you
ではあり
decide
ま
for
せん。
her then?
ミリアムを連れてきていた
I
だいた
asked you
の
to
は
bring her here
被
so
害に
she
遭って
could
い
see
る
the
この村の
horrors
現状を
that
見
have
てもらい
befallen the village
ミ
and
リア
make
ム
an
の意思を
informed
確認する
choice.
ためですわ。どうミリ
I
ア
have no intention of forcing
ム。も
you,
ちろん
Miriam.
断ってもこの
You
村の
don't
ことも
have
そうだ
to.
けど
I gave Jibble my word
私はジーベルを
that
止
I
め
would
なければ
stop
ならない
him.
の。
What happened here only strengthens my
そう約
resolve.
束。ありがとう。
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders. Pardon me.
あ、ごめん
Oh,
ね。
hello there. Are
話
you
に
alright?
夢中になってて。
We didn't mean to ignore you. I'm alright. Thank you.
どういたしまして。
You're quite welcome. Do you have
お
a
名
name?
前を教えてくれる？
Anne.
アン。
What a lovely
い
name,
い名
Anne.
前ね。
You shouldn't be out
ここ
here.
は危険だから
Let me take you
安全な
somewhere
場所
safe.
に行きましょうね。
Oh, alright.
一緒に来ても
Come
らえる
on,
かし
this
ら。
way. Alright. I wonder, maybe I should use the gun. Whiskey pistol. Oh, what?
先ほど調べておいたの
I
で
did
すが、
some looking around
この
before
辺り
and
が安
this
全そう
place
でした
seems
わ。
secure.
確かに
Yes, agreed.
ヨハネスと私たち
Johannes,
は
you
こ
and
こでミリ
and
アム
I
をサポートすること
will
にいたし
remain
ます。
here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
ミリアムを
What?
一人で
We
行か
can't
せる
ask
わ
her
けに
to
は
brave the castle alone.
ミリアムは
Don't be
戦闘
foolish.
訓練も
She's
受けて
trained
い
in
ると聞い
combat.
ております。
Are you?
それであれば、
We
私
will
も
only
ま
get
だ
in the
も
way.
いや
That's not the
でも
point.
私一人で
I'll be
大丈
fine,
夫よ。
Johannes. Please
そ
don't
んな
worry.
に心配しないで。
Ah, alright.
分かった僕たちはここで
Well, we'll be here
僕
if
た
you
ちの
need
できる
us.
ことをするよ
そうと決まれ
Let's
ば、
not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
くれぐれ
Come
も
back
無
if
理
you
は
need
しないでく
anything.
れ
I'll get a
それ
workshop
と
running
練
so
習
I
は
can
いつでも
perform
できるように準
alchemy
備
for
してお
you.
く何
わかったわ。
Thank you, Johannes.
怪我しない
I
で
know
ね
you're strong,
強い
but
お姉ちゃん
be careful.
任せて。
I will. Alright. So this looks like a hub area, right? Ah, there's a chest! Nice! Waystone. What's a waystone? A relic that takes you wherever you picture, requires concentration. Ah, okay. Well, let's go to the shop first. I think it's a shop, right?
あら、いらっしゃ
Miriam,
い。
welcome!
初めてですから、
Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
お願いします。
Please,
ここは、
I have made
アイテムを売買
arrangements
で
so
き
you
る
can buy and sell
いわ
items
ゆるショッ
here.
プですわ。本来なら、
I would have
無料で
liked
支
to
援したい
provide
ところ
what you
です
need
が
for free, but seeing
こ
as
こ
we
で
are
教会
largely
の資
cut
本
off
もそう簡単
from
に
the
入れること
church's
もできま
funds
せん。
out here,
きちんとサポートす
I
る
will
ため
need
にも、
money in order to keep the
申し
supply
訳ありま
post
せんが
stuck.
有
I
料
hope you
でお
don't
願いし
mind
ます。
paying.
サポートしてもらえ
No,
な
I
くなるのはもっ
understand.
と
I
困るから
appreciate you doing
理
what
解
you
して。
can.
あとここでは
I can also buy
シャードの
shards
買い
from
取り
you
もさせ
if
て
you
い
no
ただき
longer
ます
need
わ。
them.
え、
Wait,
それって大
is
丈
trade
夫？
in demon shards even allowed?
もちろんです
Of
わ。
course, the church, of
買い取っ
course.
たシャードは
Of course, the
教
church
会
would
の
sooner
責任を
gather
持
them
っ
up
て
and make
浄
certain
化さ
they
せ
are
ていただきま
purified
す。
or used.
そのため、
I am
買い
not
取りはでき
permitted to
ますけれ
sell
ど
them,
も、
but I can buy them
売る
off
ことはで
you.
きませんわ。シャードの特性
You
上、
may want to keep
同
extras
じもの
since
を複数
possessing
持つこ
multiple
とが
shards
強
of the
くな
same
ります
type
が、
amplifies its
同時に
power, but there is a
強く
limit
な
to
る
how
限界
far
もあります。
that can go.
それとこ
And
れ
more
が一番
importantly,
気
if
が
you
かり
carry
な
a
の
large
ですが
number of shards,
大量
your
のシャー
body's
ドを持つことで
corruption
侵食が
may
進むかもし
accelerate,
れ
but
ないけ
I'll
ど
find a way to deal with
で
that
もそれは
myself.
自分で何とかするわ。それでも
I still
余った
recommend
シャード
selling
を
your
積極
shards
的にお
as
金
a
に変
means
える
of
ことをお
making
勧
money.
めしますわ。心配してくれてあり
Alright,
がとう。
I know you're looking out for me.
これで説明は
I
終
think
了
that
ですわ。
explains everything.
さあ
Now, would you
見
like
て
to
いて
have a
くだ
look
さい
around?
ね。どれを買ってくれるのかしら。
Magic? I should buy at
これ
least
でいい
one
のかしら。感謝いたし
of
ます
each.
わ。これでいい。ありがとう。
Holy
これでいい
water.
取引成立ですわ。
Stone saw. A substance that poisons you and drains health over a period of time. Why would you want to buy that? Stone
これでい
saw.
い取引成立ですわ。
Oh, you need to buy waystones?
これでいい取引成立ですわ。
All afflictions. Ingredients. What are those coins for? Battle boots. Attack 12. Ah, various weapons. Pelicus.
どれを売ってくれるのか
I
しら。
should sell something. Do writing
こ
links
れでいいのか
perhaps?
しら。では
No,
どうし
wait,
ます
wait.
か。
I need to check the other shop
これ
first.
を渡すのを
Oh, I
忘れてい
forgot to
ました
give this
わ。
to you. It's the key to
こ
the
この
building.
建物の
You
鍵
can
で
use
す。
it to explore further in.
わかったわ。
Thank you.
それと
I invited the other
安全なこの場
survivors
所に
inside where it's safe.
皆さんは
They
一
all
様
have
に
troubles
悩
that
み
need
を抱えてい
resolving.
ます。
If you can spare them time.
できる範囲で
I'll do
構わ
what
な
I
いなら
can.
それで大丈夫ですわ。
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be
いつでもい
praying
らし
for
て。
you.
いらっしゃい。
Hello, I hope you're ready to loosen those purse strings. あ、
ねえドミニク。
Dominic,
この辺りにあ
what
る
is
機械
all
と
this
か
machinery?
何それは開発中
That
の
is
撮影
photographic
機ですわ。
equipment we've been working on.
撮影機。
Photographic?
簡単に言いますと
Put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life,
そのまま
landscapes,
板に
people.
写し取るものですわ。
Pro tip for those of you out there, this science fiction. Have you ever noticed that the Mona Lisa has no brush strokes? Think about that.
何それ。
What, really? Can I try it?
残念ですわ。
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
それを探して
I'll
く
see
れ
if
ば
I
いい
can
の
find
ね。
it. Be right back. Ah, it's to take a picture. Ah,
いやあ来たね。
ah, here she is.
ここに
You
こんな
have to
設備
marvel
を
at the
揃えるなんて
church's resources.
教会の力っ
Look at
て
what
す
they've
ごいね。
provided for us.
本当。
I know it's
びっくりだわ。
incredible.
じゃあここ
So
でで
what
きる
can
こ
I
とだけ
do?
ど、
What I can do
い
for
くつか
you
の素
here
材
is
を
in the
錬成
workshop
することで
is take
いろい
materials
ろ
you
なア
bring
イ
me
テ
and
ムを作る
transmute
こ
them
とが
into
でき
new
るんだ。
items.
まずは習うより慣
But
れ
the
ろ。こ
alchemy is easier
っ
to
ちで
show
用
you
意した
than
素材で
explain.
まずは
Here
錬
I
成
have
して
some
みよう。
materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them. Why, I thought the church didn't use alchemy.
さて何を錬成する？
Create new items. New foods. Enhanced shard. Bone toss. Attack foes with one of Pepper's tentacles.
これにしようかな。
That sounds useful. Ah,
これにしようかな。
again.
これにしようかな。
We're going to use all of the tentacles. Oh, we reached the limit.
これにしよう
Cerulean Splash. Just in case.
これにしようかなこれにしようかなこれにしようかなこれにしようかなこれにしようか
Bone Toss.
なこれにしよう
Again.
これにしよ
Again. Okay. Craft. Pelicus. You can actually craft some things here. If you were to make a game and magically you could have either Frida Kahlo or Salvador Dali working as artists for it, which one would you pick, and in each case, what would you ask them to design? Which one would you pick? Salvador Dali, and I would ask them to do something truly original, because, for example, in the case of Salvador Dali, some of his works, look into it, they're not exactly his works. Who knows the original designer? But the only reason why I choose Salvador Dali is because he had some crazy ideas of watching the television upside down. Like he said he would take the television and watch it upside down and obtain his information from that. So maybe let's see what sort of game he would come up with. Frida Kahlo only for a horror game, Silent Hill type of stuff. But definitely I would pick Dali. Herban? No. Nodachi. Attack 18. No, the Pelicus to give some super. It's the highest damage, right? Yes, we're creating the Pelicus. Create and equip. There we go. Bat wings. A scarf that resembles bat wings. Defense 2, intelligence 2. Sounds cool.
これにしようかな
Ring. No. A chemise. Better than the genie's clothes. Hmm.
これにしようかな
Okay. Barefoot. I need more ingredients. Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items, I don't know about you, but you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here. Okay, sounds simple enough. Simple enough.
分かったわ
I understand. Also, the demon crystal you obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
シャードも連成でき
I
る
think I will. Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger. Alchemy, are you sure it's not just simple cooking? Eating a new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat boost. Ah. Okay. So I could go up or I could go down. Take a look at the right first. Oh, who is that?
聞いておくれよ。
You there, it was
化け物
awful.
たちが突然襲
Those
ってきたんだ。
monsters came out of nowhere.
私たちは
We ran
必死
for
で逃げた
dear
よ。
life.
他の人たちは
Where are the others?
ほとんど殺された
Dead,
よ。
most of them.
私の
My
仲
dear
間も含め
husband
てね。
included.
許せないんだよ。
Those devils have to
みん
pay.
なを殺した奴ら
Those
がさ。
murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you,
強
help
いんだろ。
me.
私にできる
If it's within my power.
おにぎる
Oh,
よ。
thank you. My name is
私はリンチ。
Lindsay.
あんたは
What's yours?
ミリアムよ。
She looks like a nagging bitch, to be perfectly frank.
よろしく
Lindsay.
ミリアム。
Well, Miriam, I'll
私は
gather
化け物どもの情報を
whatever
集めておくよ。
information I can about the monsters that wronged
そ
us.
の情報をあんたに
I
伝
want you
え
to
るか
hunt
ら。
down the
みん
monsters
なの
and take
敵を取
vengeance
って
on
おく
them.
れ。も
The
ちろん
efforts
報
won't
酬
go
は用意する
unrewarded,
か
I
らさ。
promise you that.
わかった。
Alright, I'll do it.
私が集めた化け物の
Avenge
情
the
報は
death of my
こんな
husband.
ところだね。
Morte, we need to kill 5 Morte. Okay.
この仕事は私の
Help
旦
my
那の
husband
弔
rest
い
in
さ。
peace. Kill that murderer
ぶっ
dead.
殺しておくれ。
Ah,
何か要件はある？
got any targets
私
for
が
me?
集めた化け物の情報は
Avenge the
こんな
death
と
of
ころだね。
Julius. Iga! Avenge Julius the Chandler's death. The Chandler? By killing the demon responsible, Iga. Igarashi.
この仕事はろうそく職人のユリウ
The
スの
Chandler?
弔
Who's
い
the
さ。
Chandler?
ぶっ
Rest in
殺
peace.
しておくれ。
She always says the same thing. So we need to kill Iga. Ah. Okay. But where are the Morte? Okay, okay. Those things that look like made out of tar. But what's here in the right? Save room.
よいしょ。
Okay. There were a bunch of Marte to the left, I think. Ah, who is that? I'm glad my fields are rid of those monsters, but they are in terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
何を育て
What
る
will you grow? I haven't decided yet. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Harry.
ミリアムよ。
Miriam. Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest. And you won't even have to lift a finger.
見つけたらね。
Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Good, I'll be waiting in the fields. Corn seed.
これでどうかしら。
Can you plant this? Sure, I'll get to work. These things take time to grow. Ah, yeah, so you can only give him one at a time.
大勢の人が殺
What
さ
a
れた。
bloodbath. We were slaughtered.
あなた強いん
But
で
you're
し
not
ょ。
like us. You're strong.
私、あ
I
なた
saw
が
you
戦う
fighting.
それほどでもね。
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
謙遜ね。
Humble too. My name is
私は
Abigail. What's
Abigail.
yours?
ミリアムよ。
Miriam.
ミリアム。
Well, Miriam, might I ask for a
強
favor?
いあなたを
Ask you a
見込
favor.
んでお願い
I want to give the dead a proper burial.
お墓ね。
Of
本
course.
当は亡きがら
But
を
that's not
埋
going to be
葬してあ
possible
げ
for
たいん
some.
だけど。
In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake
形
for
見
each
の
of
品
them.
だけでも埋めて
A
あげたい
Valkyrie
の
like you should have no trouble finding such
も
things.
ちろんお礼
Can I
もす
count
る
on you? I'll see that you are rewarded.
いいわ。
I'll be happy to do it.
ありがとう。
Thank
じゃ
you.
あ早速
Then
だ
let me show you. Tunic. We need to bury a tunic.
頼んだわよ。
Ah, no. We need to bring rice?
調子はどう？
How are you,
What's
Miriam?
what's
Getting by. Wait a minute, so... So many quests. I need to bring a tunic. Do I have a tunic? No, it's equipment. I do have a tunic. I have a tunic.
調子は
Tunic.
約束の品よ。
Here's what you asked for.
確かに。
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward. 5 rice. Alright. Now to kill the mortar. Oh crap. Fucking giant rat. There we go. Only 2 more to go. That's it, right? Quests. Ah, I need one more. Ah, fuck. There you go. Okay. The shards. Instead of summon rat, crashing tentacle, and bone toss. Okay, give me my reward.
何か情報はあった？
私が集めた化け物。よくやってくれた
Good
ね。
work, here's your reward. 3 rings. And now that I have rice, can I cook something? Let's see.
来てくれて嬉しい。さあ、今日はどう
By
す
the
る
way, personal recommendation, don't eat rice. Rice ball. Alright,
これにしようかな。
there we go.
やった。ね
Johannes, can you tell me more about
え、
what
もう少
happened
し詳しく教
10
え
years
て。
ago?
元々の
It
発端
started
は
when the
富
interests
ある
of the
者たち
rich
の興味が
shifted away from the
精神文化
spiritual
から
and
物質
esoteric
文化へ
in
変
favor
化
of
したから
material
なんだ。
investments.
そして
The
錬金
alchemist's
術の研
research
究
was
には
expensive.
多くの資金が必要
Alchemy is
だ。
the art of the rich. To start your research on the Philosopher's Stone, how many thousands? No. How many hundreds or thousands of dollars do you need? Quite a
ギ
bit.
ルドの
I
メンバー
forget
た
the
ちは
number.
今まで
The
得てい
guild
た
members
既
didn't
得
want
権
to
益
lose their
を
wealthy
どうしても
patrons.
手放したくなかった。だから精神文化の
So
消
they
失は
warned again and
悪
again
魔をこ
that
の世界
demons
に呼ぶことだと
would come if people let go of their spirituality. Actually, I'm curious. Let me check that real quick. That is an interesting tidbit. Be right back with the information on how much it costs to create the Philosopher's Stone. Be right back. I am back. Couldn't find the information. It should be on the other books. I usually don't go down there because it's close to the demonic books and the grimoires. It's a bit risky. But I remember it was a stupid quantity, like really, really expensive.
でもそんな
But
簡単
people
に
don't
人
change
の
that
考え
easily,
は
so the
変わらない。
alchemists took a more
だから
drastic
実
measure.
力
そのために
You mean
私
us,
たち
the
が作られ
shard
た
binders?
僕は人間として
Yes,
恥
it
ず
shames me
かし
that
い。
I was
で
even
もそれ
connected
が
to what
事
they
実
did,
だ。
but at least you have the facts of it.
ありがとう
It's
話して
alright,
くれ
thank you for telling me. Let's save the game and continue our journey. Can you break this? Ah, yes. Do you have more quests?
何か要件はある
You got any targets?
私が集めた化け
Wow,
物の
many.
情報はこんなところだね。
Lola Hammer, avenge Lindsay's little sister.
この仕事は一分殺しておく。
They really killed so
何か情
many?
報
私が集めた化け物の情報はこん
Avenge
なところだね。この仕事はぶっ殺して。
何か
私が集めた化け物の情報
Lisa
はこんなところだね。
Simon. Oh, all the names of the Castlevania characters.
この仕事はぶっ殺。
何
Okay,
か情
okay.
報
私が集めたこの仕事ぶっ殺。
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa! Do you see that? What the fuck? Oh, guns! Guns! Guns, 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 guns. Capacity? I don't get it. What is capacity? What? I don't get it. So for example, if we equip the risky pistol... No, very weird. What? Teleportation room. I see. Oh! Oh, of course, the fucking ravens. Well, guess what? There we go. Raven, are you here? Maybe I killed the raven as well. Hopefully, because very annoying, right? Aha! Shoot! Why isn't she shooting? Wait a minute. Ah, yeah. Like this. Okay. What's that from? Elf ears? Ah, yes, let's equip. Instead of the half genie best, half genie tiara. What? Elf ears. But it has like a curse mark, right? Very weird. Try the elf ears. Have genie tiara. Bat wings. Okay. Ah. HP rounds. I thought I could descend. Baselard. Baselard or Baselard? No. This place is a bit quiet. I was expecting more music. And we have like this wind sound effect. So we can go down or we can go up. But down looks a bit risky, right? Can I go down without dying? Ah! I can! Up! Up! I knew it. Eight Bitcoin. What are those for? A valuable coin that can be found in circulation. Maybe to create something? Yeah, alchemy. So you can go up here, but you can't descend. We could explore below and to the right. The graphics look really good. Oh. Fuck. Ah. That door looks a bit, better stay away. I'll find a saving spot and then I'll go through that door. In fact, let's save first. I'm already here, so might as well. Ah, you can sit. Ah, can I use the books? You can. hurl your weapon at enemies. A Hadouken. Hadouken! Ah, but you need the specific weapons for that, okay. Ah, crap. Level up. Down and to the right. Let's see, enhance. Can we prepare the rice bowl? No, okay. Dawnblade. Nice. Yes, let's read this. Safe ring. Sacrifices attack power for defense now. Oh, about the castle, it may not be much help, but let me tell you what I know. The castle itself was summoned from hell, demons and all. Have you enjoyed this game so far? It is very fun, Josh. I'm already thinking about playing it with all of the characters and secret extra stuff and all of that. But the site it rests on is where the Alchemist Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest. Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism. Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms. Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore. Alright, thank you. And with this new blade, nice, can I do the Hadouken? No, no, Hadouken, okay. In the game. And now let's explore that door. The mysterious door. That is shining red. I hope it's not the door to fight Iga, because I think Iga is going to destroy me. I don't know if you knew that, Josh. In this game, you can fight the creator of Castlevania, well, no, of the newer Castlevania games, Igarashi. He's like a secret boss here. So I think he could be underneath the castle door. So we shall see. Ah, crap. Coin. Can never have too many coins. Alright. That is pretty cool, he appeared with his typical cowboy hat. I don't know what it is about cowboy hats, but you know, he always appears with the cowboy hat. I really like the sketch in the Mega 64 sketch where he appeared and he started to gather the materials to summon a vampire. And he was like, vampire gemstone, right? Or vampire ring. And then vampire cell phone. What? Vampire cell phone? What the hell? Well, I guess vampires like Vampire the Masquerade, they do use cell phones, but it's another area. Forbidden Underground Waterway. You can't go underwater. So I need a ring or something to get me underwater. Okay. Special power. Ah, by the way, how is Roger with his PC? We should definitely try to play some PC games with Roger. Ah, crap. Over here. Next week, if you have Tuesday or any other day free next week, let's try it because the other traveler campaign, the other traveler session happening in 2 weeks. So if you have free time next week, definitely let's take advantage of that. Oh, it's so dark here. Look, what the fuck? Entrance. What a dramatic entrance. He has really been enjoying it. Awesome. We need to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Raven's Watch again or whatever. Or perhaps even Streets of Rage. Survival co-op. Ah, fuck. Oh, crap! Or even Streets of Rage. Story mode hard. Let's see how far we can get. Oh, crap! There are enemies everywhere. What? Ah, yeah. Forgot. Okay. Ah, what the fuck? Who are those? Like a lame vampire and a woman. Are those like Kickstarter backers? What? Oh! Demons. Tomato. Oh, that is great. I love tomato. Really good for the immunological system. Immune system. He has really been enjoying it. Is the Asstoria campaign still good now? Check out my always check my community posts. I explained the situation, sadly, because there were 2 wokesters. It's always, when it comes to wokesters, it's always how they benefit. If they start to defend the woke, their workplace is woke, someone that their friends or family members or themselves, they are woke. It's always that. It's never about justice. It's always about who benefits. Thousand Blossoms. Riddle enemies with a blur of thrusts too fast to count. That's for a rapier type of weapon. Yeah, so unfortunately, the only one who wanted to continue was Sam. David became really quiet. I can imagine that David was on the part of the woke. Definitely not what the Kickstarter guy was going for. Lame vampire left. Yeah. But yes, main culprits, Derek and Giovanni. They are most likely degenerates. The science fiction YouTube. Oh well, Derek is 100% degenerate. And listen. Derek is supposed to be a married man. What is a fat ass, overweight, like a fat ass man with man boobs and the typical Saturday Night Live fat appearance to him? Doing, talking all night long. For example, for a bachelor, that you can do whatever you like. Sure, you can go to sleep and wake up and finish some work at 3 a.m., go to sleep, etc. But a man should be enjoying his wife at night. He shouldn't be talking like to random strangers all night long. So a lot of those wokesters, they're usually married just to keep appearances in certain situations, but they're always looking for something. So who knows, maybe Derek was flirting and I didn't notice that. He was also playing Risha, a female character. In Traveler, he wanted to play a bisexual, science fiction YouTube, bisexual character that was going to flirt with Yuri and Trenton and who knows who else. So, wokesters, always looking to fulfill their fantasies. Can I reach that with the kicks? No, not even with the... No, I would need the double jump. Where's the dawn blade? Dawn blade. And they're always, no, don't criticize the woke. And like I have said to everyone, I'm on the side of humanity. I am not on the side of the woke. I am not on the side of religion. I am not on the side of the right or the left. All about humans for me. And when they want to stop you from criticizing any of those political agendas, that's because they benefit. What is this? Leather chest guard. Defense 3. No, it's inferior. We could go up or left. What? Definitely need a double jump. So we go to the right. Yikes! I hate to hear the campaign ended early, but that will open up time for other things. Yes, I know, and I can always return to it. That is, if there are other people that are interested in Asstoria, I can continue the campaign with the events that have already occurred. The one that really disappointed me was David, because I've known David for a while, but when that happened, he didn't speak anything. He didn't show support for the guy that has been promoting and running the campaign featuring his system. He was the one who brought Giovanni in. He said, oh, I have this friend Giovanni, and he's going to be great for the campaign. Again, it goes to the question, tell me who you, wow, fucking butts, who you hang out with, and I will tell you who you are. Let's eat the rice plate. There we go. So really, David, why are you hanging out with Giovanni? Giovanni the, this makes me uncomfortable, don't criticize the woke, don't criticize the political maneuver. No, wait. Tell me who you can't criticize and I will tell you who controls you. And fucking Derek. Oh, those that do not support the woke, especially a word that I can't mention here in YouTube probably, they are bigots. They're the worst. They're the lowest. And then he starts parroting the fucking thing about NASA. I had looked through your community posts and didn't come across it. It's in the update. I tried to keep an eye out, probably missed it. It's in the latest update, like in the tentative schedule for today and update. And I told Derek, oh, you mean space travel? Because I had it with him. By that point, I had it with him. And told him, well, Derek, tell me, here's the video. Tell me why they are using green screen and wires. Oh, no, but there is lots of evidence. No. Tell me right now. Why they are using green screen and wires to fake gravity. Tell me right now in science fiction. No, but there is evidence. There is footage from satellites. Derek, tell me why they are using green screen and wires. Tell me. Wouldn't answer the piece of shit. And he was bragging that he IQ from Mensa. Fucking Derek, did you know, Derek, that Mensa in Spanish is translated as female imbecile? Because that's what you are, Derek. Those guys, they do not apply the scientific method. They wait for someone to tell them what to think. Oh yeah, Kentakuru. There we go. You can break the angels. Nice. Oh no, I am a bit wounded. Maybe I should drink the potion. There we go. You know that somebody is fucked up? when they can no longer use the scientific method. Once they can no longer observe things, they are messed up. Mensa, I have had nothing but issues with people that throw that up. Always imbeciles. And yeah, it's everybody search Mensa in Spanish. Mensa is like dumbass, like a female dumbass. Menso is male dumbass, and Mensa is female dumbass. Whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign at long last that my studies are progressing? I must observe it diligently and learn all I can. I also think that Derek, I think I mentioned to him that I think he got a bit jealous because I told him that my IQ was pretty decent. And I mentioned that after I got measured, I'm not giving more details, suddenly I started to get emails from a certain organization. Probably cannot mention it. You know it, it's a common organization, but you usually cannot. It's tricky to mention it. So maybe he got a bit like, oh no, but my IQ needs to be higher. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly its corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. And that organization wasn't even from my country, by the way. It is a marvelous substance, neither entirely a liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties. Interesting, that's for alchemy. What? What? Whoa! Whoa! What the? A fountain of blood. Whoa. But this fountain, can I, like... It looks as if you can descend. Maybe you need an item. Very weird. Oh crap! Yes, that is the death of critical thinking. You must always trust your reasoning, your logic, your eyes, your ears. Don't wait for someone to tell you, no, that's not it. What you are seeing in front of you, no, it's delusion, it's fantasy. 500 gold. Who is that? Alfred! Is it you, Alfred? Oh! Alfred, you were my old friend! Miriam, it can't be. I agree with you. Humankind, as soon as someone needs to constantly state they are straight, the preferences, they have the wrong mindset, brainwashed. Miriam, it can't be. Alfred, he used to be a good guy. Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice, should have stayed out of this. You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done, all that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you. What? Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me. Yes, he was a good guy. Enough, child. I am here for the book. Evil has the book. What are you talking about? If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way. What? Alfred, how are you still alive? What were you thinking in coming here? You can answer my question first. All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book? Book? Deliver Logad? Make no mistake, I won't let anyone touch that tome but me. By the way, be very careful when it comes to those special books, those mysterious books. I have a book called the Sixth Book of Moses. The Sixth Book of Moses. If someone gives you that book, you cannot refuse it. If you refuse it, something really, really bad happens to you, and the book is cursed. So you have to, be a connoisseur. A connoisseur to have that book and don't have your life turn into a horror story. Those stories about the cursed house and the family that suffered all sorts of bad luck, those books, they are not for the layman, so be careful when you purchase occult books and whatnot. In my case, I knew what I was getting into. But you know, I'm a badass when it comes to those things, so I have it. I have the cursed book. But for everyone else, be careful when you purchase those books.
あの書は我々
Not
が
even
持
you
って
should
はい
touch
け
it.
ない。
Didn't what happened
また
10
あの悲
years
劇を
ago
繰り
teach you
返すつもりか。
anything? I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way. And for example, I would never leave like children or anyone close to the place where I keep those things because, like I said, that's a horror movie waiting to happen. Waiting to happen.
邪魔
What?
私の
You
力
know
は
full
お
well
前
my
がよ
power
く知って
exceeds
いるは
yours.
ずだ。
Take Miriam and leave this place.
Miriam
Interesting, I didn't know that. Can you pass them along, perhaps? Pass along the books? Or what do you mean? Because, for example, in the case of the sixth book of Moses, once you give it to someone, they cannot refuse it, and they end up cursed. So unless you know how to thwart the curse, like in my case, took the book, confronted the demon, placed the correct, how you call them in English, the sigils, the right sigils, and a guardian demon, another guardian demon to guard that book. Unless you know how to do that, the book is bad juju. Yes, the book, yes, you can pass it. That is, for example, if I wanted to, I could give it to someone else, and that person would be cursed by the book. And the book contains great knowledge, and I have yet to finish reading it, because, damn, when you open the book, you already feel the presences. You start to feel a bit sick to your stomach, like this cold fear. You start to see shadows. So always reading the book, you're surrounded by that menagerie of cretins. So it's always like you try to get the knowledge as fast as possible. You close the book and now you need to get them all back in. Fuck. It has been how many, like 1 year since I have poured through it, because it's always a pain in the ass. You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place, otherwise you will die. That is chilling. Yeah, but for me it's annoying, like because I know how to deal with those things, but it's always like a pain, like, but yeah, for someone else, that is the end. That's game over. If they're unprepared, the demon gets to you and causes something really, really bad. I came here because something didn't feel right, but I didn't expect him.
ね
Johannes, what is the liver logite?
ああ
It's
もともと
it's a
僕
book
たち
the
のギル
alchemy
ド
guild
が持って
once
いた
possessed that allows
精
for
霊
the
を召
summoning of
喚できるという
spirits.
書だよ
I think Johannes is lying. He paused, like it's it's a book of, yeah, I think he's lying.
10年前の悲
The
劇は
guild used it to bring
君
about
たちの
the
結晶を
calamity
触
10
媒に
years
して
ago,
引き起こされた
and
も
the
のだった
Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
そんなものがあった
A
の
book like that shouldn't even exist.
まだ錬
I
金
know.
術の復権を
Alfred
望ん
must
でい
be
るのか
trying to restore the alchemy
だけ
guild
ど
to
あ
power,
の書は
but
僕
we
たちが
cannot
二
let
度
him
と
lay
手に
hands
して
on
は
the
いけ
liver
ない
logite.
そう
He
か
said Jubal had
ジ
it.
ーベルの持っていた
You know, I think
あ
I
れ
might
がロ
have
ガイ
seen
スの
it.
書
この現状を考える
It
と
makes
そ
sense
れが自
considering
然
the
だとは思って
situation
い
we're
た
in.
儀式で生き残った時
He
に
must
手
have
に入れ
gotten
てい
his
たという
hands on
こ
it
とか
after surviving the sacrifice.
アルフレッドも止めなき
So
ゃ
now I have to stop Alfred too. We have two villains.
いや君はジーベ
No,
ルを
let's
追って
focus
く
on
れ
Jubal. If we
ア
can
ルフレ
get
ッ
to
ドより
him
先
and
に
the
死を
book before
確保し
Alfred
てほし
does,
い
we'll kill two birds with one stone. Well, I am almost certain that Alfred and Jubal are still good and they're being controlled by something. And I find it suspicious that Johannes tell me, focus on Jubal and not on Alfred. We're going after Alfred if we can. Good
そう
point. Alright.
やつのことは
Dominic
ドミニク
might
にも相
know
談してみ
what to
る
do about
それ
Alfred
じゃ
in
あ
the
僕は一
meantime.
旦戻る
I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say. Aha. Well, I could transition to the right or investigate the... Let's investigate to the right. Underneath. Ah, save! Yes!
よいしょ
Yes, yes, yes. Save complete. If only I could find the teleportation room. There are like quests marked in there. Why are they quests? Like, well, that's weird. Very suspicious mountain. Oh! But yes, back to the like political and religious factions in science fiction. They always handle people through fear. If someone is afraid of death, no, don't worry. If you worship this, you won't be afraid of death anymore because you know there's a paradise on the other side. You just have to take my word for it. Or in politics, what? Your country's in a crisis? No, don't worry. Our candidate will solve all your worries and fears. And so people keep on believing the delusion because otherwise all of their fears come back. They need to believe the lie. Oh crap! Yeah, die. What's here? There's like an egg on the other side. Maybe I'll have to get around. Oh! I need to find that double jump. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Bone. Up. Ah, got you. There we go. That looks like a boss door. We're going to go down first. Oh! Fucking nuts! Oof! Directional bone! Directional bone! What? Still alive? There we go. Ah, I couldn't, right? I need to face the boss. Oh, let's save again. The boss. I only have one potion. Yes. I'm going to use the tentacle spell immediately. Oh crap! That's not what I had in mind. I have mastered that move. Ah, what all of the... Ah, yeah! Ah, yeah, I know. Melting bone. After many years spent in the teenage times, in the teenage years, watching the appropriate anime, one will obtain the mastery of the tentacles. Later on in life, it will be very useful. What? Ah, we need to kill the lion guy again. Ah! Well, that took a lot of magic. Directional bone. Ah, okay. I thought the tentacles. The directional bone. That makes a lot more sense. Because tentacles, well, yeah, in a way, right? But the directional bone is more, a bit more explicit. It wasn't a boss. It was a new area. What is this? Moco weed? Moco is not in Spanish. Oh! What? The enemies here are definitely stronger. What? Flying pig! Level up. Bloom Park. By the way, Josh, what do you think about the system itself of Traveler? Was it fun? Simpler than you imagined? Or did it match your expectations? Like the technical details. Oh. Yeah! Oh no, Archer! Evil Archer died! What is this? True arrow. Lose an arrow in the designated direction. Well, I have the directional bow. Morgan's turn? Morgan's turn. How much does that deal? 20. It's not as good. I see, I see. To the left. Mysterious area. The moon! Look at it! Wow! That's intense. I think it is very straightforward. I love the damage penalty potential, and as you say, roleplay solves everything. Yes, because people could feel a bit intimidated by the technical details. It's still always the same thing. Describe your actions. And the game master will let you know. What? Orco weed, shard? Fly trap. Tentacruel! Tentacruel, there we go. Getting hurt and having nothing ever happen makes sense. And having nothing happen never makes sense, haha. Whoop! But it also depends on the genre, right? For example, Traveler, within its NASA fantasy, it still tries to be more realistic. But for the average fantasy tabletop RPG, well, the heroes are almost always like fantasy superheroes. There we go. So in that case, I guess you could accept it. There's a treasure chest below. Can I fall? Yes, we can. Into it. Obsidian and elm. Little boots. Let's see. Oh, nice! Do you see? There's a knife coming out of my foot. Of my boot. I think this is good. To the left. Ah. This is much better than the sword. Blunderbuss. Attack 10? No. We're sticking to the boots. But now we need to go up again. Ah, crap. Fucking bats. There we go. Oh, what? Alright. Sometimes these dark foes get confused with the background. Did you enjoy how everything flowed? Yeah. Definitely. And I think Miguel is doing really good considering he only has one session with me apart from that. he only had those that I will, because the moment they start, I will, like, they start to walk away from the present. It's in the benefit of the players. For those that haven't seen my actual plays or that have seen my actual plays and don't get why I do that, it's in order for the players to remain truly immersed. Because otherwise they start to think in the future. They start to think, I am going to, I will, and then the experience is not as intense. What was that? I made like a little... yeah, wow, nice! Ah! Get down here, you pig! Come on! There we go. If you ever think of critiques, no, pretty much perfect. On your part, absolutely perfect. And like I said, the only few instances when Miguel was out of the present and was asking too many questions. Well, this is not like a critique, maybe like a tip. If Derek, I mean Miguel, if Miguel, because he also did, Derek also used to do those things. Let's check the document. Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I have managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Will I find something palatable today? For once, I'd like to crack a chest open and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. Who wrote this? Like I said, if Miguel, for example, you notice that Miguel starts asking questions, you could say something like, well, just look around, Yuri. I'm sure we can find some monitors, right? Like, suggesting she should look around. Because Miguel still needs to make that jump from having a conversation with the Game Master. Game Master, can I do this? Game Master, is there somewhere I can, Oh yeah! Super! Yeah! Awesome, yeah! Oh crap! How did I do that? I did like a really cool kick. How do you do it? What? What was that? Whoa! How do you do it? There's probably a book telling you how. I tried to cover by acting like he was asking me. Yeah, that's good. But sometimes like they keep on relying on you. Like they suddenly just start finding the other character asking you questions. Like, hey, what do you see in front? Is there a box in the compartment? So they start to ask questions to the other player. It's a bit like a vice. Hop! I don't get it. How did I do that move? Is it a dragon punch? How do you do it? I hope I find a book telling me how. It's like, for example, the fake role players. Some of the fake role players that used to worship Shunner. I forget their names. Wasn't that like written lies? They got into the bad habit. Never played with them, but saw their explanations and their sessions, and they were like, I think to myself, is there a door next to the bookcase? I think to myself, can I get the lockpick into the lock? That is true. I didn't think of that. We'll have to keep it in mind. Yes, because they feel like uncertain and they latch onto you like for security. Like, now I can ask questions to this guy. It's like a reflex. Orbital wheel. Wow, that's a complex move. Down, back, what? It's a 360, but you can only use it with lances. I see. The teleportation room, excellent. Let me get the chest and I'm going to teleport to the shop. Oh crap! Oh yeah! Tentacruel! There we go. Oh, money, money. Nice. Whoa! Nice. Fine healing item. What? Wait a minute, I did a jump and... Ah, it's the moon in the background, or... Is that the moon? Yes, it's the moon, but we saw it like glowing red a few moments ago. What's here? No. There was silence. It's a boss. It's a boss. That's the boss room. Oh, I'm glad they didn't lock me in. We are saving the game first. So we... Fuck. We're going back to the saving room, to the shop, and prepare for the boss battle. Arbenfield. Oh, the animation looks a bit silly. Looks a bit lame. She's like, whoa! The Symphony of the Night animation was better. So first, let's use alchemy. Save the game, save the game. Alright. Are you eating properly? Well, depends on the food. We haven't found like too many foodstuff. Any foodstuffs. Summon ghost. Mocha oil. Let's enhance this. The highest damage is the Cerulean Splash. Apparently. Highest rank. Craft. Bronze chest guard. No, it's not that better than the others. Dismantle. Use alcohols to break items down into materials. Ah. And shard. Prepare food. More rice bowl. Yes. Okay. Alfred was your master, wasn't he? Former master, why? I don't know, I was just wondering if you remember anything about him that I don't. Fair enough. As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down objects. Slowing down? Maybe to stop his aging? He was a genius, to be quite honest. Some alchemists become a bit crazy sometimes. There was a modern alchemist that was trying to actually attain time travel. But he was pretty foolish at the end. Ended up not paying attention to his health. And he died of the zodiac sign. You know, the zodiac sign that starts with Can and ends with Er. He died of that. He was not paying attention to his health. Which also means that he was a failure as an alchemist, because the first thing you need to do as an alchemist is to achieve perfect, if not great health. But I have no respect for that now. Why not? Because he fought against sacrificing pure rights to the final moment, only to change his mind like a coward. He's being controlled, I'm sure of it. I see, thank you. Alfred is being mind controlled. Let's go to the store. Yes, like I said, focus on your health first, and then think about the mysteries of the
今日新
universe.
しい商品が入ってます
I
わ
have something new to offer you. Really? Soul
どれを
shards.
売ってくれるのかしら
Cerulean splash. We are selling 2
こ
of
れでいいの
those.
かしら感謝いたしますわ
And one of the
これ
bone
でいい感
toss.
謝いたしますわどれを買ってくれるのかしら
A
これ
potion.
でいいのか取引成立ですわ
And oh, these are very expensive. Flamberge. Attack 29. Oh. No, I'm purchasing that sword. I need to sell some things.
どれを売ってくれるのかしら
Let's sell. Kung Fu shoes, perhaps.
これでいいのかしらありがとう
Yes, and the knife
これでいいのかしらありがとう
and the short sword.
これでいいの感謝いたしますわどれを買って
Purchase
く
the
れるのかしら
flamberge. It was a flamberge, right? Flamberge. Yeah.
これでいいのかしらありがとう
There we go.
ありがとう
Thank you. Come back anytime. Little girl, do you have something to say?
強いお姉ちゃん
Hello, miss. You're looking fit as ever. That's it. Who's this one?
こんな生き地
I'd
獄
rather
を
kill over
見
and
せられ
die
るな
than
んて
spend another moment in a living hell like this
なんか
one.
息するもんじゃ
Well, that is
ない
very
の
pessimistic.
元気出して
Oh,
お
don't
ば
say
ちゃん
that.
すまない
Never
ね
you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
私はミリアム
Miriam, is there anything I can do
何
to
か
help?
力になれる
Do you need something? A cup of tea?
そうだね
Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like.
なんとかしてみ
I'll
るわ
help you
おば
figure
ち
it
ゃん
out. I promise. Bring Susie a portable snack. Ah, like the rice?
気長に
I
待っと
suppose
る
I'll
よ
stick around and wait a little longer.
持ってきてく
Did
れ
you bring it? Rice bowl. Do you want a rice bowl?
よくわかったわ
That's it. How did you
ね
know? Oh, I can't wait to try it. I would never give rice to
早
an old
速い
person.
ただくわね
In science fiction, Japanese authors that are being attacked by their own people in science fiction, doctors, have written books on the science fiction toxicity of the science fiction rice. You can try it yourself. Try this. Don't eat anything in a week. Just rice. Only rice. And see what happens to your legs. See what happens to your legs. Don't do it. The science fiction. That is, but if you have to figure it out, you will see some very interesting things. But I would like, this is just like a risky example, right? Just because something has been fed to the cattle for hundreds of years doesn't mean that it's safe.
うまい
It's delicious.
私も
Save some for me.
少し
I feel a bit better.
元気出
I
た
feel
よ
I feel a little better. Thank you, miss.
よかった
You're welcome.
元
Don't
気でし
give
て
up.
ねおばちゃん
You're going to get through this. Thorn whip. Oh crap. No, it's super slow. Instead of thorn whip, we are using our flamberge. Yeah. More like it. Is there anybody else here? No. But just like a general advice, if anyone has like nagging health issues in science fiction, I would recommend to pay attention to what you put into your body, right? When you start eliminating those things, suddenly you start to feel like Superman. You're able to do amazing things, like falling, jumping from a story I'm not getting tired from the story of a building, like the second story. Because I actually did that. And I don't know parkour. And after I was chasing someone. And you suddenly start to feel more potent, faster, stronger, healthier. And then you start to realize, oh, so all this time I was being poisoned in science fiction. And that's why I couldn't reach my full potential. We're going after the boss. It's boss time. Oh, that is so late. She jumps like she's swimming in the air now. Nice! There are the advantages of the Flamberge. Interesting science fiction detail about the Flamberge. Don't you find it extremely suspicious that the Flamberge looks a bit like a snaky blade? Looks like a snaky blade, right? Almost as if electrical currents could be driven through the sword. There is a channel, I'm going to recommend it. Take a look at everything the videos he does about ancient weaponry. Let me find the name of the channel. Was it Parveen? Parveen Ancient Vehicles? Have you ever wondered where they got the inspiration for the fire swords, the lightsabers? Take a look at this channel that I'm going to put in the chat. In that channel, use the magnifying glass, the search feature, and search for weapons, videos on weapons in that channel. Also, by the way, people, by the way, did you know that drones have been around in science fiction for a long time? Do you need evidence? Let me give you the evidence. In science fiction, this is all science fiction YouTube. Of course, this is not true. We trust the mainstream. They rule. They are awesome. The mainstream is awesome. They tell us what to think. They are so good. Here we go. And I suspect that there were drones before that time. But if you need evidence, take a look at the video in the chat. There you will find evidence on the science fiction drones. Science fiction, all lies. Science fiction. Here goes the... It's in Spanish, the video is in Spanish, but the images, and you can use Google Translate. You will still see the images and the evidence. Stop right there. I know what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder. Who is this guy? Aha! And what am I to make of you? It isn't Zangetsu, is it? Zangetsu! He's another hero! Me, I am your executioner. But Zangetsu, don't you recognize Miriam? What? Tentacle! Oh, crap! Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Tentacle! Yeah. Yeah. You can also play as Zangetsu, but I chose to play as Miriam. Ah, I need my onigiri. Please, some rice. Where's the rice? Ah, fuck! I need more rice. Fuck you, Zangetsu! No, I messed it up. Potion. We are in danger. Ether. Tentacle. No, no, no. What? He also. What? Ether. Oh! I'm about to die. No, no. What? How do you? Oh, fuck. Die! Oh, I beat him with
やめなさい
1
残月
HP remaining. Seize this at once, Sangetsu. Here we go.
何度言ったらわか
How
るの
many
かし
times do
ら
I have to tell you? Our
私たちの
enemies are the
敵は
demons and those in league with the...
それを欲するものよ
That is very true.
俺にとっては
And I
全部
say,
同
what
じ
is
だ
the difference? The
悪
alchemists
魔を召
were
喚し
the
た錬
gunmen,
金術師も
the shardbinders,
そ
the
の引き
gun.
金となったシャー
All
ドリンカ
must be dismantled. What? No, 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 but not all alchemists are evil. Sangetsu, what the fuck?
錬金術師たちは
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. What? No,
許
Dominic.
していい対象ではありませ
They
ん
coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. Hey, Dominic, the church is also coveting the powers of hell. What the fuck? Worshipping a fucking corpse and a god that kills people to prove his might? Who killed Hob to prove that? No, who killed all of the family of Hob? Hob's family got murdered in science fiction. All of Hob's family and tortured Hob to prove that he was loyal to him. God is Satan. God is Baal. The God that needed 6 days to create the world and 1 day of rest. That is not all powerful. That has limitations. The God that uses angels and demons and floods to kill people, despite being all powerful, an all powerful being, could create worlds in an instant, like this, and would kill people in science fiction in an instant, just like this. But thankfully, God has died. So the church, what hypocrites?
ですが
But
ミリア
Miriam
ムは違います
is not like them.
だから
She's
こう
fighting
して
for us at
こ
great
の戦い
personal
に尽
risk.
力
甘いな
Really? You forget how many of our
So
friends
yet
perished for similarly
過去
misplacing
に
their
何人
fate.
も死んでいった
私がそ
And
ん
do
な
I
に
look
弱く
as,
見えるの
as
かし
weak?
ら
Look closer. Well, you look a bit hot, Dominic, to be perfectly frank. I was bored with her anyway.
それに
Do your job,
あなたの仕事
Sangetsu.
は
You need to put
アルフレ
a
ッドを
stop
止
to
めることよ
Alfred.
分
And
か
I
って
will,
る
but you listen to me,
シャ
Shardbinder.
ードリンカ
If you value your life, then
死に
stay
た
out
く
of
な
my
けれ
sight.
ばドミニク
You can hold me to
お
my
前の
word,
指示は
Dominic,
聞いてや
but
る
don't presume to tell me what else I
だが
can
そ
or
れ以外は
cannot do.
俺の好きにさせてもらう
So Sangetsu at this time, he's containing a demon inside of him. From the first game, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Because those, the talismans are keeping the demon shut in his right arm, I think.
ごめんなさい
I apologize
私
for
の
my
仲間が
acquaintance.
失礼なことを
He had no right to speak to you like that. Oh, he did not.
大丈夫
Pay it no
慣れてる
mind.
から
I've been through worse. Really?
誰が何と
I
言お
want
う
you to
と
know that I trust
私
you.
はあなたを信じますわ
Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
ありがとう
I
そう言
don't
っても
trust
らえるだ
Dominic.
けで救われる
You
わ
have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side. Aha.
彼は
Zangetsu is a demon
遠い東の
hunter
国
from
か
a
ら来
land
た
far
デ
too
ーモン
days
ハンターなのです
in the tumult of a
10
decade
年前
ago.
の戦いいいえ
Perhaps even
そういう
longer.
風船から
Demons robbed him.
悪魔に大
Everything
切なも
precious
のを
to
奪わ
him,
れたせい
and
で
he's despised
それに
everything to
関
do
わる
with them
全てを
since.
憎んでいるのですでもその
His strength,
力は
however, is second
本
to
物です
none.
それは
I
戦
saw
っ
it
て
for
分か
myself.
った
I could tell he was
しかも
holding
ま
back,
だ本
but
気
he
じゃ
was
な
a
かった
handful regardless. Oh, how kind of Sangetsu for holding back.
彼の心に
Maybe it was a lack of
迷いがあるという
conviction that
ことか
dulled
しら
his blade.
では そろそろ
Well,
戻
I'll
り
be
ます
off
わね。
then. I
案
mustn't
を
leave
残して
Anne
いますので。
alone for too long. Okay. Oh, I'm in danger of dying. Is there a save point? Oh, no. Super risky. I don't want to die. I haven't saved the game. So we are going down and using the teleport. Trying not to get killed. Get killed. Oh no! Tentacrew! 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 Yes. This is dangerous. Imagine if you're at risk of dying after the boss. But thankfully, well, we are still at risk to save the game. So I go down carefully to the left. Don't get killed. Get killed. Don't get killed. To the right. Ah, do I have like a reward?
何か要件。
私が集めた化け物の情報は
Avenge the death of
そうだ
Annette.
ね。よくやってくれたね。
Okay, we got him.
何か
Next
私
reward.
が集めた化け物の
Avenge
情
the
報
death of
は
Lisa. Brigandine.
よくやっ
Oh, let's equip that. That looks sexy. What? They didn't change the appearance? Only the half genie outfit is super hot. The Brigandine is much better.
何か情報は。
私が集めた化け物の情報
Simon.
はよくやってくれ
Obsidian. Alright. Save the game. There we go. Well, that was fun. That was very fun indeed. So, thank you everyone. Thank you, Josh and Nero, for watching this live stream. And thank you to everyone else. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. In about 15 minutes or so, I am going to be streaming Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Yeah, this has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, and remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you all and see you later.